Yes, at the end of the semi-intensive feeding for 45 days, particularly when we took these cows for a research to show to the world how farmers can make their money from cows fattening, no matter how worse they are, using moringa. These have shown very clear. The evidence are very clear. We have made it to the world that within the next 45 days, we would have taken them for slaughtering to take the blood and the meat analysis in order to compare it to what we have done 2010 to 11 to 12 at the National Veterinary Research Institute in Vorm. But we realize that it's going to be also another waste of time, since our abattoir is not yet fully set. Even though we have an arrangement with an organizations where we are taking charge of the abattoirs for the beef productions, the most natural and best beef production all over the world to be taking part in Nigeria. So with this, the evidence are very clear. We have not done that butchering or maybe taking it for slaughtering. But at least with this, anyone that want to prove us wrong, bring your cows or your cattle that you feel you have any other best remedy of in aspect of food productions for animals, so that we can compare it and see within 45 days if you can show us or prove to the world that yes, you have something better than moringa in animal feed breeding. We are ready to give you these 2 cows free of charge. So these are facts that we have done on ground. We want a situation where the whole world will be eating the best meat, eating the best food. Those that doctors or maybe medical reports have shown that they shouldn't take some certain meat. Nobody takes meat that have of sheep or cattle that have feed on moringa have any side effect. We are always out, ready for anybody that can challenge us, that there is any side effect with those either suffering from diabetes or other things. Anything that we give you in moringa, there is nobody all over the world, no medical personnel will come and prove to us that what we are saying is wrong. So these are the facts. So we wish to use this medium to tell the farmers and to tell the entire world that you need the simple way of saving cost in animal production and cows or cattle fattening using Eden Moringa feed extract. You know, after we have extracted our major moringa oil from the seed, our moringa leaves for our tea and other industrial uses for pharmaceutical, the waste product is what we are using on this. So these are the best. 80% cost saving in beef fattening. 80% cost saving in feed production for any kind of cows or cattle that you want to keep, or any animal, call it pig, or any kind of farming that you want to set up. This is showing a clear evidence that I know from the beginning, you know, most of us have not been allowed to talk on the aspect of maybe when we are talking about drugs and the rest of it. We are also into the pharmaceutical. So being into the pharmaceutical, we are not working against pharmaceutical agencies. Most of the international community and the rest of them, they always looked at us as if we are trying to stop people from taking drugs. We are not stopping anybody from taking drugs. We have never asked anybody to stop taking drugs while taking moringa. Moringa is one of the best food that will help your drugs to work faster. Whatsoever is the complication, when you are taking Moringa, it helps in boosting your immune system quickly and then facilitate the healing process. That is the basic fact. So, I know generally all over the world, there are standards. So, pharmaceutical industries, we know that in the nearest future, there will be a lot of problems. And we have that. That have been revealed clearly to us. Sometimes when we talk, people say, why are we saying that that have been revealed? There is everything on this earth that have success or that have stood the test of time. It's as the cause of revelation. You must have a revelation of what is coming ahead, the problems that is coming ahead. Those are things that must be revealed to one person or the other in order for him to make preparation ahead of what is coming. So in Eden Moringa and Eden Group Farmers, we have that clear revelation and we know exactly that the world there is a bigger problem and you can only solve this problem by this Moringa productions. So we encourage both the government agencies, the private sectors, and the rest of it. Most people say they have invested into Moringa. You have never yet invested into Moringa. When we talk of investment in Moringa, by the time we are getting through with what we are doing, that is where people, the whole world will know that yes, Nigerian is set and is really making an investment in what they know that they can't do without. Whether we like it or not, the world cannot do without Moringa in the nearest future. So, quote me wrong, quote me right, that is left to you. But the fact remains that with this, within 45 days, you can see these cows. From the pictures of what we have shared to the world initially, if you check our Facebook messages or those that were having our WhatsApp messages or contacts, I think from the pictures you have seen when we brought them in, and then to now, you will see that yes, there is no two ways about it. And something that is real cannot be it can't, we don't play politics with what we know we are doing in Eden Moringa. So when we tell you Moringa is working, we know that it's working. And nobody can counter us that it's not working. Because if you prove us wrong, come within 1 week, let's prove to you that Moringa is working. And we have the best to give to you. Wishing you all the best as we are getting there. So farmers all over the world, those setting up ranches, you know that for you to have a successful ranches, you must, and to save cost, you must, and to have the best healthy animals, you must come into or work with Moringa. Without it, you are wasting your time. You will spend higher feeding your animals or cows or maybe cattle and the rest of them. You will spend higher feeding them instead of using Moringa, and within the next less than 2 months, you are having a better result that nobody have ever done that. So these are facts, and these are facts and figures. So we encourage the world, we encourage young farmers, we encourage young researchers who are trying to see how they can go into animal husbandry and the rest of them. So note that if anybody telling you that Moringa, some people says the cost is higher. It's not costly high. It's not cost. It doesn't cost. When you get this extract from us, it saves you a lot. Save you from drugs purchase every day. We have experience of other farms where they use a lot of drugs and the rest of them. The result, we know that you can't come out of it. There is no how. So there is no how having, or you want a result that you can't do without Moringa. We will keep Moringa aside. It won't work. So more grace, more strength as we push on